Hi YouTube and all you artsy craftsy people out there. I would like to continue a tutorial I started a couple days ago on how to make and cast a resin mask. So I've skipped ahead a bit from where I was, and I'm gonna go from you have what you want to be eventually plastic and sculpted out of clay. You're gonna make a mold of it, I guess, in silicone. I often get the words cast and mold mixed up, and positive and negative, so bear with me. You're going to make the negative. Make sure you have something on that you don't mind getting silicone on. For me, it's these two undershirts, the bottom one for modesty's sake, and this one I really don't care if I get anything on it, and I'm wearing some boxer shorts. And something to keep your hair out of your eyes, guys or girls, if you have long hair. So what you'll need in the RC, and forgive the background, I'm reorganizing my apartment, so it's all kind of Oh yeah, and take off your jewelry if it's going to get in the way. This really won't. Gloves. I have these mid-forearm length gloves. This one got a hole in the top, so I just put a regular latex glove over it. You'll need these gloves, and you'll need parts A and B of the silicone. I got mine from monstermakers.com, I believe. I could be wrong. Oh, I'm so wrong. No, I didn't get it from them. I got my head thing from them. I have no idea where I got it from. Maybe I did get it from... Holy... I don't remember. Anyway, you get some silicone. It's just silicone rubber, like, used for anything. And you have what you want to be your mask. Mine is this fawn-inspired type thing that I'm going to wear, hopefully, if I get to go to Fairy Worlds. And it's been smoothed down with water, and this is oil-based clay. Don't use water-based clay for this type of thing. It won't work. It'll stick to your silicone and make a big mess, so I've heard. But this is oil-based clay, and you can reuse it and reuse it. So I have all the details, everything that I want done. It's all done. I'm very, pleased with it for what it is. So I'm going to set him down like this. Gonna make sure he's all the way on my table. I'm gonna scoot you guys so you can see. Again, reorganizing. Don't pay attention. And I'm gonna make a dam around him so the silicone does not go everywhere and I don't waste a whole lot. And for that, I do use water-based clay. And I got this. I did get this from Monster Makers. See my box shorts. But Monster Makers is this huge, big thing of clay, and this stuff does dry out. So you can only use it once. Sad to say. But they sent me 25 pounds of it, and that's so far lasted quite a while. I may be a quarter of the way into it. I forgot a tool. I'll be right back. There we go. Alright, I'm using this tool here. It's just a regular tool that clay people use to scrape bits of this water-based clay. Alright, and you'll want sections kind of like this, a bit smaller in this case, but if your mask is farther out like I've had before, then you'll want something thicker. So I'm going to take it and just kind of squish it down, and then, like I said, just making a dam, and I'll show you what that means in a second. And this is really close to the face, so I'm used to that. I can use less clay. You can make kind of a snake, and then just squish him out, like so. Yeah. Alright, and I'm gonna put this, sorry, a little bit of German going in there, getting everything gender's gonna scoop you guys down. Alright, I'm gonna put this around under where the clay is, and it'll stick to Mr. Face pretty well. That's the name of my armature head, Mr. Face. Thank you, Manga Mix, for that. And yeah, I still have about 5 minutes left in this video. And you make little supports, I guess you could call them, and I'm just gonna put them under, and it just helps it stay up when the weight of the silicone is on it. It's not gonna have much on there, hopefully. So you just keep on doing that till you have a dam all the way around. Ooh, just noticed the part that was still off. Okay. And it doesn't have to be too thick. It's not gonna have to hold up too much weight or anything, but it will have to hold up. It will have to stay there. Yeah, for bigger pieces I use more clay. It sounds really common sensey, but I don't know. It's something I figured out. So, it probably is. Yeah, and the pieces just kind of mold them together. Make sure there are no gaps in your dam where silicone will rivet out. Just gonna put more keys, and the keys are really simple. You just get little chunks and kind of just smoosh them. They'll stick to the clay and they'll stick to the head. All this water-based clay, sticks really well to itself and to other things, including your hands. You're gonna have this fine layer of caked on clay, which some people cannot stand because it kind of dries out your hand. It makes them feel dry. Sorry, guys. I guess you can wear gloves for this, but it'll stick to the gloves and make it really a lot more difficult than it needs to be. This stuff isn't toxic, so don't be afraid to touch it. Don't eat it. I shouldn't have to say that, but I probably do. Just don't eat it. Another little thing. And I have had gaps before where the silicone kind of makes its way under here, and it's just kind of a mess, and it's a waste of silicone, and that stuff's expensive. And you see this is pretty quick work. It's a bit more when it's something bigger, something full-faced. It's just a half mask. But I got a little sidetracked from my other mask that I was doing, so I'm hoping this will help some people. Hopefully I won't run out of time. I just want to show you what the dam looks like when it's finished. So, and it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to work. It can have, you know, rough spots and dips and whatever, just as long as it holds the silicone in. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just making a lot of these snakes and squishing them. Squished snakes. I don't know, what, I guess call them flatworms, but that's a little gross. What animal's flat like that? Let's call them leaves. I like leaves. But it's just made up a bunch of these, I'm gonna call them squish snakes. You know, you can do bigger sections at once, but why? I don't care. I'm still putting little supports. My knee is cracking. A little bit more. This tool is great. And yeah, this clay's lasted me, so you just have to make sure you bundle it up when you're done, so air doesn't get to it and you don't lose all your clay. Just squish it onto the head, make sure it stays. I'm almost out of time, but I really want you guys to see what this looks like when it's finished. Oh, I messed up. Don't worry about it, it's just clay. So that's about it, I think. Of course, I'm getting nervous now and really wanting to finish on time, so I might mess it up and stuff. Yeah. So this is what it looks like when it's done. It's just all the way around it. It's about a little over ½ inch tall, I think, for this one. But yeah, just completely surrounds it, and it's stuck to the head. So join me next time for some silicone mixing. Woohoo!